Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw Tips and Tricks, and somebody sent me this hibiscus. They want to put a cut line around it. For the one I'm doing it for, I reduced it in size so we can trace it a little easier. If we look real close, it's fuzzy. So we just need to trace it. It's already black and white. This thing is a little more than 2. I've set my nudge factor to 3. We don't really need the yellow bounding box anymore, or yellow box. And I'm going to go to trace, outline trace, clip art. And as soon as it's done, which is really quick, I'm going to hit OK. And then I'm going to nudge the trace one out of the way. So let's look at this thing close up. See how fuzzy it is versus the trace version. It traced excellent. There's 2 ways to put a bounding box. And see here, we're going to go, see the gray box? Now there's no gray box. It's just the flower itself. Now, as you can see, there's no welding capability to it right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a duplicate by hitting the plus key on my keyboard. I'm going to take this one, I'm going to go to Object and break the curve apart. If you look, it's just a black blob. Now I can left click, right click, and then my welding comes up and I can put a boundary around it, and then I can move my boundary out of the way and nudge it back, and now I have a boundary right on that line. You can barely even see it because it's matched up with the red and the black just kind of blend together. Now, if you want it, I'm going to later in the video, I'll show you how to get rid of that. There are some lines in the middle, but that shouldn't really matter. So there's our one way to do it when you break the curve apart and make a bounding box. But the other way to do it is, this is a traced item. Just take a rectangle and draw it around. Take your Smart Fill tool, any color, doesn't matter. Fill it in, nudge it over, left click, right click in red, make sure it's a hairline. Go up to Object, break the curve apart. Let's go ahead and take away that rectangle and take away that rectangle. And there's our bounding box, right on the money. Now, if you want it, she's cutting out a decal, so that's probably what she wants. It'll be right on the black, but in case you don't, go to Effects, Contour. I've already got it open. I'm going to contour the outside 0.032 and just make a little bit of a contour. You make it any size you want. Go up to Object, break the contour apart. Grab the inside one and move it down. Grab the new one, left click, make it a hairline, and move it over, nudge it over. You haven't changed anything. And now you have now keep in mind I used rounded corners. In this case, it might not really even matter. We can try it. Let's look at that joint right there. Let's back up here. So there's the trace with, let me get into that. Well, where was that spot? There it is. So let's do it again. Let's back up to where we have that other line. See it, and it worked pretty well. But this time I'm going to use square corners. So in this case, it really didn't matter which one you use, rounded corners. But a lot of times rounded corners are going to help you break the contour apart. If you'll grab the center one and just mark it down or nudge it down, and then take that one and go ahead and make it a hairline, make sure it's a hairline, and then nudge it back for cutting, and you're pretty close to the margin all the way around. Anyway, I hope that helped them a little bit. Thank you for watching.